Hey girls, Maria Menounos here, author of the Every Girl's Guide to Life. Want to know my best tips and secrets for organization, travel, weight loss, beauty, fashion, and everything else in between? Go to bing.com/Maria and pick up my new book, The Every Girl's Guide to Life.
You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for The Voice. Tonight's host is Michelle Macedo. Joining Michelle will be AfterBuzz co-host DJ Jessie Janedy, Melissa Macedo, Emily Harbert, and Lillian Garcia. Tonight's special guest will be Allison Hayslip. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip about The Voice. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, Michelle Macedo!
Yo guys, what's up? Okay, The Voice semifinals. I can't believe we're already here, but Emily was there. Okay, here I am with DJ Jessie Janedy, Melissa, and Emily.
Yeah.
Hey! And that's it. Sorry guys, Lillian couldn't make it tonight.
Previous engagements. And Allison Hayslip will not be with us either.
No, she will not be with us either.
She's busy tweeting.
Yeah, she's busy tweeting and doing all of her press things.
Yeah, it was a crazy press.
It seems like it is.
Yeah. Nutso.
It was insane.
Correct.
Should we talk about Christina, her look this week?
Okay, just one thing first.
Oh.
Okay,
Two
you guys
things first.
just buy Maria's book, please. Okay? It's awesome. Self magazine. Get it.
Yes.
Before all of them run out because it's about to change months.
Self magazine. Yes.
Yeah.
This is the last month you can get it.
I just went and got another
Buy
copy.
two so you can read one of them and then just hang that picture up because it's so beautiful.
That's
She's
true.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway.
When does she not look beautiful is my always question.
Never.
It's really unfair. She comes in here and I'm like, great.
I guess she does.
Oh, okay.
I feel really good about myself right now.
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
You just gotta be happy that there's beauty in the world like that.
Anyways,
Like Niagara Falls.
Let's talk about
anyway, I was about to say, on the other side of things.
So,
Not being creepy.
Poor Christina. She was like so golden last week.
Okay, is it
so
just
beautiful.
me? Your hair being crimped is
Stop
1992?
it. Yeah, 92.
Yeah, maybe. It's the Spice Girls.
Remember
had some
Crimpers?
crimps.
Remember
Yeah, 92.
Crimpers?
I
Gone now.
totally
Gone.
felt the Jetsons. Jane Jetson, that whole, I don't know what she was trying to go with it. It looked like a beehive with like a red ringworm in it.
With the baby pink, I was thinking
disgusting.
like she was going for some Nikki with the baby pink.
Yeah. I was wondering
It
what the pink was
weird.
about.
But do you know what I found with her? Besides the hair, like right here when she was sitting down, looked okay. Like looked good because it wasn't like the ridiculous cleavage.
Yeah, I agree.
It looked like kind of like cool and casual and whatever. When she got up,
Yeah, big ol' mess.
whole like
Hot mess.
long, like she looked pregnant.
Wait a minute. What was she, just
God.
to bring it back, what was she wearing when she was sitting down?
Yeah,
She was wearing a jacket over it.
Over the
Yeah,
boys.
But it was the
it
same
was like a
thing.
leather
Yeah.
jacket, right?
Yeah.
She should have
Probably,
definitely
she kept that on. Yeah, she
Yeah.
should have kept that on.
But then it came off, and boys was the shirt, and okay, if you're pregnant,
Are you is it
are
a
you
boy?
Is it a
Yeah.
boy?
Is it a boy?
Are there boys? Are there
Twins?
twins?
Two?
Is it a boy?
Triplets?
We're awful people.
I know, that's horrible.
We're awful,
That's
awful
horrible.
people.
Yeah,
But
we
it's
are.
okay.
And
But-
the general public, we just
okay.
have to assume that someone in the general public is worse than us, or else we'll
I
feel
mean-
bad.
Yes.
There's someone backstage making the wrong choices for her.
By the way, somebody who I was on the Pretty Little Liars show with, they had met their makeup artist, and they pretty much like said, you know what, Christina, like, you can't really tell her she's very opinionated, as Casey Weston said.
I know.
Oh yeah.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
Yeah.
So apparently she's
so.
very opinionated. You don't really tell. If she wants the red lip, she gets the red lips.
Yeah.
I'm sure she doesn't ask, do I look
could see
okay?
that, Yeah.
You know,
No.
I don't think she's
By
that
the
kind
way,
of person.
speaking of Taylor
Taylor Thompson.
I saw when I was walking. She was
Taylor.
walking.
Which one is
that?
Brunette. I think that's Taylor. I actually don't know.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, they are
she
really
looked
pretty.
so pretty.
Yeah.
And I didn't recognize her. I thought it was like some like other. She was so dressed up that I was like kind of confused. I was like, who's this? But she looked gorgeous.
Yeah, they're
Anyways.
so beautiful.
They are really
you know?
beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at they look like the next Nair models for.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Their
like,
legs are like plastic.
They really do that up. I'm sure
Yeah, they are
that there
beautiful.
is no hair on
Anywhere.
those legs. Anywhere.
Well, that and the fact that they're like, what, 16, 15?
Yeah. You still
One's
got
legal.
your...
One's legal.
One is-
yeah, and then Jeff is after.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, so yeah,
Oh,
I have
CeeLo.
a really
This
good.
is CeeLo's team, right?
Yeah.
For Taylor and
Tori.
Tori and Taylor.
The Thompson twins.
The Thompson
Oh.
twins. Anyways, should we go into elimination?
Yeah, let's just go
let's
into
go
it.
let's
Here
go.
it is.
CeeLo's team is first. So Tori and
Totally-
Taylor, they're out there. Vicky, Nakia, and Curtis.
I think totally predicted it.
Yeah.
Totally expected.
Can
Yeah,
you predict
yeah.
next week who's going to get kicked off too?
Oh, that's for predictions.
No, I know, but don't you think this is kind of?
Yeah.
Remember how during
A little-
the
yeah.
auditions and
Blind, and the battle rounds.
the battle rounds, it was like
Yeah.
they were pairing them up
Yeah, that's true.
with people like, well, clearly they're going to get rid of that
yeah,
person.
yeah, they're like, I regret that.
Maybe these people are just so good though
Yeah.
that it's just like really whoever's the weakest.
That's the thing.
just-
At this
You're
point,
Yeah.
even like, well, we'll get into it, but even like Adam was just like, I thought I was gonna go in picking you, but now it's you, because everyone's just so good.
And plus, CeeLo said that he chose 3 such different types,
Yeah.
so he wouldn't have to make that decision. But that makes the decision even harder.
yeah, he
And
did.
They are.
choose-
It's really about like
Aw, he's
what he
crying.
feels like at the moment, or personally,
And
whose
I think
favorite
it's
is.
like also like what Blake did with Xenia about like how much growth she has.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
thinking back, like, I'm sure, did you guys ever watch America's Next Top Model?
Oh,
Yes, I love
obsessed!
Like,
I love that show.
Whenever they were kind of like stumped about somebody, they would say like, okay, who has the most potential?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I think that's a lot what it is.
yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
But because I kind of knew this was gonna happen. As for Team Adam,
Whoa.
okay.
Oh well. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Let's.
Everybody knew Javier. Javier was number 11 on iTunes.
Yeah, of
By the
course,
way,
Javier.
Dia is still top on iTunes. Like,
Dia is
Yeah,
Dia is
she
still-
is
yeah.
Ooh,
awesome.
let's
I loved her
let's
this
save these
week.
for each of
yeah,
the
yeah,
teams.
yeah.
Well,
let's
first,
see.
before we get off of Christina, let's.
We're
our
on
eyes-
CeeLo.
Well, we started with Christina, and we didn't.
Oh
we-
yeah. Madonna.
This was the lowest amount of eyes Christina's
Oh
said
yeah.
tonight.
Wait, I'm gonna.
Said
What
period.
is count?
Really?
28.
I think Carson was like, okay, let's go.
I have
Next.
way more.
You have.
Well, let me. It's gonna take me a while to
Oh,
count.
okay.
Wait, Team Adam eliminations. Can we talk about that right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait. We said we did see those, right?
Yeah, we did see those. Team
Oh
Adam.
yeah. And Adam.
I have exclusive stuff on this too. I really want to get to it.
Let's go.
Oh,
Oh,
do
Okay,
it.
I have awesome exclusive stuff.
Release.
What? Okay.
Gotta wait for it.
So obviously he chose Casey, which everybody was surprised. A lot of people were surprised. I kind of thinking back to this week about it. Obviously, I think about this a lot. But I had remembered, like, obviously he really likes Jeff. He really likes. We always said like his team would be the hardest. Like we didn't know what was going to happen. I remembered when she did the battle round, he said there's something about Casey Weston. And that's pretty much what he said here. Like there is something about her. And after hearing this performance, I think it was a good choice. But after I left the whatever room I was in, I left the stage and I was literally right behind Jeff and Devin. Right. It was in the commercial break, right as right after they got eliminated.
Such an exclusive.
Such an
And
exclusive.
Devin was like, kind of quiet, but he is like a quiet guy.
Yeah.
I like didn't expect anything. But Jeff, it was so funny. Like in the most joking tone, he was like, "Oh my God, my life is over. This was my entire life. What was I what am I gonna do?" Like it made me really, really like him. Because
Yeah,
it was like
totally.
so cute and so funny. And it was just like it made me smile and it made me laugh. So.
And we're sure it was a
that's
joke.
Good.
Yeah, like he was, and then like he would stop, and then he was smiling and laughing. Like it was really, he wasn't pissed off. He was like, it was so.
So
maybe
he's
he-
like down to
Awesome.
earth. sounds
Yeah,
like.
definitely.
Totally.
Maybe he's more of an American Idol.
Yeah.
You know, where they show
Yeah.
your personality, it's involved
Yeah.
with the performing, and this is
Yeah.
really about
Yeah,
people who can freaking sing.
Yeah. And like,
and boy can they.
I can't wait to
Yeah.
hear,
Oh,
like,
man.
because we watch obviously on the TV and listening to it live is just.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Apparently, also, I know nothing about sound mixing, but apparently they mix it differently than they do with Idol.
Huh.
I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah.
I know
Mixing
nothing.
wise, the only person I could hear anything like really, like they really like boosted him up was Blake. When Blake performed,
I could
You heard
totally,
that,
yeah,
right?
I could
I was
hear
like,
that.
He's not that great of a singer. He's an okay
Really?
singer. He has nice pitch to him, but
He's not phenomenal.
that last
just
note
kinda
he
like-
held out,
Yeah.
I think they pulled a little Britney there. They put a backtrack
Yeah.
in it. And I think he
Yeah,
came in at the end of it. And also when he was
Yes.
singing, the choruses, his backup singers were almost overpowering him. And
Yeah.
but they have the same tone as him. So when they sing, it makes his voice sound stronger.
Way better. I noticed that the minute
Yeah.
the background singers came on.
That and
It's like, well, now he sounds good.
yes. And so the mixing with that, I could totally.
He is also massive in real life too.
Yeah.
He walked by me and I was like,
he seems huge.
"Oh my God, you're huge."
Like, how tall is he, would you
always.
say?
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Right. I feel you.
He's a solid 6'5".
Oh,
He's
my
like a
God.
solid. He's really tall.
Jesus.
I could see that because he's always like in his chair.
He's
like
so
it's too
manly.
small for
He's like
him.
Yeah.
big. Yeah.
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 It seems like he's a dude.
Yeah, he is definitely.
But was
definitely a
Miranda
dude.
there?
Is she
Didn't
there every
see her.
time?
But Ann V was there.
Who is it?
Who
What
is
is
it?
it?
Ann V,
That's-
Adam's girlfriend, who
Oh.
is a Victoria's Secret model.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And apparently was not even wearing makeup and still looked absolutely stunning.
Oh, I'm
Right, of
sure.
course.
Which I said before, I was like, just make it fair.
I know.
Like,
It's
just
fair.
try. Just try and make it fair.
Like,
Yeah.
Like,
And apparently, like, he's madly in love with her. And,
Oh, of
like,
course.
Oh,
it's-
that's his
yeah.
fruit fly. That he is not madly in love. I'm just kidding.
He actually looks. He got his haircut. Apparently, they told him to get his haircut.
I like his
and he
hair.
looks so cute.
he does
Okay.
look cute. Oh, he always looks cute.
Yeah, he always looks cute.
So
Envy.
I mean, Javier was obvious. That was obvious, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, we'll get into Casey's performance later.
Well,
So-
yeah.
So first we got into Christina's. So Frenchie and Beverly. Frenchie, like a prayer.
did not like it.
really.
I was
Okay.
okay. Here's what I think. Number one, I was paying attention more to the dancers.
Yeah,
I
that
was
that
paying
was a little
attention to them, too.
distracting.
I was, and you know what? When she says when Christina says they've never done like a soul church version, they actually did, and they did it on Glee. And the Glee version was, the Glee version was so much, and Frenchie still has that, she won't move. She walked down
Yeah,
the
she
stairs.
I
doesn't
kept
move.
wanting her to
Stand
move.
there, and I'm like,
Not even move, but just like
work.
side to side.
She
like a
literally,
little,
Yeah.
she goes like,
It's like a
it's like
pop song, you
It's a
know. She
pop
has to
song.
move
That
a
high
little
energy.
bit.
and it's like,
She needs
It's
high energy.
Madonna, you know.
it's exactly, and it's like, you know what? Like, I don't want to be rude and say that it's because of her weight.
I
but
mean,
maybe
it is. That,
Maybe
that she
No,
doesn't move.
Because I mean,
Is
there's
that-
people like, Gloria Gaynor and these bigger women who, when they do sing, she doesn't even have to move. All she needs to really do is like sing and
like,
like
do
get into
something,
it. Like,
yeah.
she was literally just singing there. Life is a prayer, like just standing there performing, and it
Yeah.
was like she had nice control this time. I will say that.
But
Yeah.
you don't think that
I was
walking around
bored.
it would put her out of breath and stuff?
I was bored. I'll just say that.
No,
I was
I don't
bored.
think it would put her out of breath. I don't think it would put her out of breath because I think that Christina would have helped her in the sense of like take a couple steps.
Yeah.
But she was just literally just standing there. And I get what she was trying to go for, and she just didn't pull it off. And she sang the song too pretty. Now, remember last week when Lillian said, you know, you can be pop and dance and, you know, have that gospel sound to you.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't give me gospel until the last note. The last note was the only one that, you know, had that to it. And
yeah, there could have been more. And especially after seeing the rest of the show, I was just like I was like, well, that didn't really compare. After they show the rest back, I was like, well, everyone rocked it.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like we had said, like moving on, like obviously, like I wasn't the biggest Beverly fan, but after this performance, I was like, oh my God, I'd much rather vote for Beverly than Frenchie.
Yeah, she seems so nice and genuine.
And I loved her on the piano.
Cool too.
Like how we were talking about when it was just like her singing on the piano is so
By the way,
real.
I feel as if Frenchie might have a little diva in her.
Oh,
totally!
definitely.
Like totally,
Are you kidding?
like
they were like the
diva off.
kindred souls.
Like I don't know like how cool she is. I don't know. I get a weird vibe with.
Actually,
Frenchie.
she called into the show.
Oh yeah,
she did, and she was
beginning.
really
Really
sweet.
sweet.
She was very sweet.
She's friends with one of our co-hosts here at AfterBuzz, Ashanti, and
So
you know he talks about her like and I know friends from her from Broadway, and everyone says she's really
nice.
like a nice girl.
I think her
could she have a
Christina,
diva attitude? Definitely, I'm sure she could definitely be like, girl.
Yeah.
That's what I say, girl.
Yeah, something.
But I think her and Christina like have a connect about something. There's something
Christina's
like that they
obsessed
have.
with her.
Yeah, Christina. It's the voice. It's the her voice is very reminiscent of Christina's voice. I think Christina seems sees something of herself in Frenchie.
Yeah, I agree.
See, I'm not that like Frenchie is awesome and all of this stuff, but I know Christina's like obsessed with her.
Yeah.
Like she'll always pick her over anyone, you know, no matter who that person is. I think that Christina's like her number one fan. Yeah. And, you know, I could see wine stuff, but I just looked at my notes and I wrote something bad down.
Say it.
Just with her hands and stuff, she reminded me of Ursula from The Little Mermaid. But
so
but it was
bad.
meant to be a joke, but she's like super nice.
Views expressed herein are those of the host only, and not necessarily reflect the
Love
views of AfterBuzz TV
you.
or television.
She's like super nice. Thank you for calling in.
Well, I mean, she's.
And now I had to laugh.
Here's
I
what
could
I
just
like
not
about
say
her.
it, you know?
I like, she has this like, when you say diva, I get what you're saying. She has this like, what's it called?
She has
Presence.
Yeah,
She holds her
huge
head
presence.
up. She's like an Egyptian
But
goddess
here's
the way
the
she
thing,
stands.
like,
Yeah.
She doesn't own it, though.
She doesn't own it.
Yeah.
She has, here's the thing. After last night, seeing Britney, if you want to be a pop star, you have to work every inch of a stage.
Yeah.
Every inch and she can't do
And
that.
if you can't move your feet,
true.
you better move your hands.
Yeah.
You guys, that's what I was
Britney.
saying. That was all that I was saying. Is that she was moving her hands and not the bottom part, you know?
I didn't think she was even
I didn't
moving
think
her
she was.
hands.
I think
had
she
that
was
mic
like
and
that.
She was like this. She had her
She's
arm
like,
out
I
this.
can't
It's like-
move.
Well, in comparison
Honestly,
to
it
like,
could have been the dancers around her. She could have been like, I don't want to hit anyone or
by
something.
the way, it's like that's
that'd be a
and
disaster.
it's like once again, I want her to sing a ballad, and she was even uncomfortable doing like a prayer, a slower
Yeah.
She's like, this isn't my style, and it's kind of like she thinks her style is like pop is like doing
is that what
Katy
she
Perry.
thinks?
I think she really thinks that. Like
was wondering
her
about that.
song for her audition was Katy Perry, "I Kissed a Girl."
Yeah, that was weird.
Like and
That
by the
was
way,
weird.
Not even like it's okay if you don't dance. Kesha never does really choreography, but she works it. She walks around the stage. She's running back and forth. Vicky was You have to use your stage.
And even Casey didn't really do too much, but it was
a ballad.
Yeah, that was a ballad. I want to see
And
Frenchie
they had
do
a
a
fan.
ballad.
So if they have a fan, it's fine.
they love the fan.
Also-
fans number one. There.
the more I watch this, I really hate to say it because she was so sweet when she called in, and
Oh my God, I see. You know, like
It's okay.
I kind of like.
but I don't mean.
I kind of wish she went with Terrellin.
Whoa!
Yeah,
I totally
I-
forgot about her.
Reason
agree.
being,
Oh,
when
wow.
they did that
So
diva
I
off,
was so mad.
Well, I wasn't mad. I wanted Frenchie during that, but when they did the diva off in the more, because I felt like Frenchie had it in her and need to be pulled out. But now it's like we've seen 3 performances. When Tara Lynn did that performance against her, it was very diva-ish.
Yeah.
But she put so much into that performance.
Exactly.
And it's
she
like,
was more in like her body and running around and stuff.
I feel like she would have given us
Frenchie,
more.
do you know what Frenchie did? She walked up and she walked back.
Yeah.
That was it. It's just like, I'm sorry. It's like, here's the thing. With people like Frenchie, she's like, I'm 40, like...
She's 40?
She's 40. I think she...
Damn,
I think
girl,
she's
you look
Oh
good.
my God.
She looks good for 40. Look at her.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
Am I crazy?
All right, here she is
Will
up on
you
the
look
screen
that-
right now.
Will you look
Wait,
that up just in case I'm wrong and like I don't want to get in trouble?
She was
okay,
pulling
we're
some
all
Nicki
screwed.
Minaj in the face, though.
Yeah, she was doing so. See what I mean?
That's that one
You guys,
arm.
that's what I mean, like the tentacles, you know? That's what I mean.
It's like,
Oh, Christina.
Oh, Christina.
So, yeah, no.
Christina is like.
But like honestly, Beverly, like the public voted for Beverly
and the
before.
choir's like dancing.
And I think they're gonna vote for Beverly again.
I agree.
yeah.
You know?
Totally agree.
Well,
She's
let's
gonna
talk
be gone.
about Beverly's performance.
Yeah.
I mean, the thrill. Clearly, the name of the song is "The Thrill Is Gone" because that's all she freaking can
Right.
sing.
Yeah.
exactly.
And I love the
Beverly-
pre-package when Christina was like, "When this is the only one where Christina like outsang her."
Oh
during
yeah.
the performance. She's
Yeah.
like, "Wait, I want this to be a duet."
Oh, yeah, she actually.
Wait,
And
can
then,
we do
You
that?
know when people say stuff and they think they're kidding, but really they're just waiting for your response to say that they're kidding?
And then she's like, no, but this is your moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's like,
exactly. But she waited like really. She's like, oh, there should be a duet. I mean, but no, it's like totally your thing. And then Beverly was like, yeah. It was just really
No,
awkward.
Beverly would have loved that.
But Beverly wasn't
You
sure
can tell
to say.
Beverly kind of idolizes her.
Oh,
definitely.
Well,
Beverly
I
is
think
so
Beverly wants to
genuine
sleep
about
with
it.
her.
yeah.
That too. You go get it, girl.
Probably more of
so.
it.
Get it, girl.
But Beverly's, see, she doesn't dance, but she works the stage.
Exactly.
You know?
She's running around. She's
She has so much energy.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is really
And here's the
works
thing,
in her
too.
favor.
it's one of those things. She's having fun.
Yeah.
She's having a good time. And that's what, once again, I'm going to mention it, Brittany last night. I feel like
You can mention it as much as you want because it just makes me happy.
Because Jesse's already seen it.
The difference was of her like last previous performances, you could tell that she was having a ball and that she was happy to be there.
She's back. She's
Yeah.
written, bitch.
That is what Beverly, it's like she is having the time of her life. And that's what I love.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, that's
By
what
the
Beverly
way,
can offer. Yeah.
I have the. She is 32.
Oh,
Isn't it?
look,
Well, she
I just
still
want
looks
to
good.
personally apologize.
She still looks good.
the comments tonight.
Frenchie look
I thought
awesome.
I had heard it on the show.
We
and
do.
Like, okay,
By
usually,
the way, that's according to Wikipedia.
Okay.
So
Okay, so
Okay.
and by the way, usually my knowledge of this stuff is pretty, I'm usually correct. So this
Well,
is my
at least we
one,
knew the difference. At least we were like,
oh, she looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, okay.
yeah.
we were
Right,
like,
man, so, ooh, that's a rough 40.
yeah, exactly. It could have been way
No,
worse.
she looks
Wait,
good.
okay, briefly,
so regal.
quickly, I liked Carson in this
Oh
episode.
no, that eye twitching throughout this entire episode.
What?
and-
I thought
Really?
he had some great lines, some great reactions.
Yeah.
Some
He was
great-
more on it. I feel like
he
he's
was
more
on it.
comfortable
He was more
now.
comfortable.
I feel like he'd be a great AfterBuzz host. He really kept the show going.
Yeah.
He cut everybody off.
Yeah.
And then I love how at the end the network cut him off.
Yeah, that was amazing.
He's like, da, 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 da.
Also, he said to someone, "Oh wow, that was really awkward," or was that the last?
To Christina and Adam.
Oh, he goes, oh, Chris, oh, now
They-
we know they like each other.
Yeah.
And then there was,
yeah.
what?
Christina was like, what?
What singer was it? I forget. I mean, it was so crazy.
Yeah.
Where Christina had this like really weird.
Oh, talked about it really weirdly.
Yeah, it
I
was like this
wrote that
really
down.
weird commentary. I
Yes.
don't know.
I think it was Casey. It was Casey.
Yeah, and then he like, and Carson even like looked at it, like was like, what?
Oh, the one where she kept being like, I don't know.
It's like, it's interesting. I don't like,
Oh, it was Dia.
yeah, it was, and she
I
was
said
like,
feedback's so awkward. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah, and Carson had a great reaction. So wait, back to Beverly. Sorry.
Oh no,
Beverly's
I
Wait,
was
so
trying to
one
remember
thing I
what
want
she
to
said.
say about Beverly about this week, she did not give me Melissa Etheridge, and I'm so thankful.
Controlling the network, shutting Jesse off. No? Not funny.
Jesse no longer has a voice.
I'm sorry.
But he will next Wednesday at 9. Anyway, so Beverly, yeah, you were saying?
I just love that she didn't give me Melissa Etheridge.
Yeah, she's her own thing.
Yeah.
And she said she loved the blues part of her voice. Like, that's her favorite. So she found herself.
I think she approaches everything with such positivity.
Yes.
And she's super genuine.
Yeah,
So it's
she's
hard
having a good
not
time.
to like her. And the fact that she can go up there and dress the way she dresses and look the way she looks and has that confidence, so much confidence that America votes for her.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah.
That is some
Yeah.
confidence there.
Yeah.
And she's been doing this her whole life and has never been like successful. And now she's gonna say 40 because we like
Maybe
that number.
I think she's
don't
the
know.
one who's 40.
Yeah, she looks 40.
Yeah,
and Christina
she
said
would.
that she's the reason why she signed on to the show.
Yeah. Oh, BT Dubs. There were a lot of very over complimenting.
Well, here's the thing. Me and my dad were emailing back and forth, and my dad was like, isn't it too positive? Like, and sometimes, like, I felt that way too, but there was a Hollywood Reporter article. They were on the...
Oh,
they
yeah.
I brought it here.
Yeah, they were on the cover of the Hollywood Reporter, and all the judges said one of the main reasons they signed on was because of the positive message. None of them, and that's what they wanted was the difference. They didn't want, like, a Simon Cowell...
Right.
Like
rip them apart.
Rip them apart.
That makes sense because I've always been like, aren't they going to critique them? You know, on Idol after every performance, they tell them.
Simon is like, oh, I hate you, and I think that you're the devil.
So that's the
they're
difference,
off.
and it's obviously working for them because the show's doing amazing. So.
Right.
Yeah, it's working out for sure.
Yeah.
So then after, so Beverly went up. Beverly.
And who is next?
Nakia?
Oh, Nakia. Okay, next is Adam's team?
No, they all...
CeeLo.
They all four performed.
Yes.
Right.
Nakia.
I don't love Nakia.
Me neither.
Me neither.
I think it's supposed
Not
to be weird.
into it.
Here's the
Were
thing.
people
did like
laughing
him.
this week?
But this
Or
one
no?
There was a moment. There was like a
Okay.
chuckled
Oh.
moment.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I felt Nakia, CeeLo's team, I don't think is a very strong team. I think he has Vicky, and that's it.
Yeah.
And so I think it was kind of like, I knew he was going to pick Nakia because obviously I think he relates to him.
Yeah.
I mean, he did sing Forget You.
Yes.
Yeah. That song I'm not
What song was it?
familiar with.
It was-
It's
What Do
an
You Want
Adam
From Me?
Lambert
Yeah.
song.
Oh my God, that was the best. Oh my God, that was the best Adam Levine feedback ever.
He was like, I don't know.
He's
No?
like, I don't know. First of all, it was a dig at American Idol because he was like, I don't know who sings that song.
Yeah.
And then
That's
he was
true.
like, and you probably sing it better than the person that sings it originally.
I know. I was like,
And
damn,
everybody was
you don't
like,
know who sings that.
Yeah.
Well, wait, I don't think it was a dig at American Idol because he also didn't know one of the other songs at the end of.
Oh, that's
The
true.
script
yeah.
song.
But I mean, you're
that's a big
Adam
thing to
Levine,
say.
like, and that was actually "What Do You Want From Me." That was like a #1 Billboard.
I
song
didn't
for,
know the song.
Well,
I
didn't know the song
I've
either.
heard it.
Exactly an
I've heard
Adam
it.
Lambert fan.
And
Yeah.
I
I'm
know
not
who
either,
said.
but I mean that. And
mean-
Nakia definitely did not sing it better than Adam Lambert at all.
Yeah, Adam Lambert's. I don't know a lot about him, but I know that he's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nakia just doesn't do anything for me. Really.
Yeah, I mean, Nakia is CeeLo's. Is what CeeLo is to Christina and Frenchie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
I don't know how
I
the
get
SAT
that.
Yeah.
questions go,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah. Analogies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be in the analogies section.
SAT. Okay. But yeah, okay. So he went up. We kind of whatever. But again, lots of compliments.
Yeah.
As CeeLo says, black and white is the color of business.
He was really
Is what
funny.
he said.
Yeah,
He was pretty funny.
Yeah, he is really funny. I wrote
So
Carson did something awkward. And I just want the camera to be on his face, like in the beginning, with just subtitles at the bottom saying, I'm dead inside.
Oh my god.
That's what I want. That would be hilarious. I think he would be really good if we all, like, if they made fun of him on the show. You know?
Do you know what I think he needs to do? I think he needs to, like, which he is getting at, his chemistry with the coaches needs to grow.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think it's hard because the coaches have so much chemistry with each other that it's hard to add another person in it. But it's like one of the reasons Ryan worked was because him and Simon bounced off each other so well.
Yeah.
And
now
like,
we have Idol to compare it to.
And so I think it'll get better. I've seen growth with Carson.
Yeah, I think it'll get better.
He's also in the competition.
Growth. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
To get replaced.
Here's the thing. I don't think they're replacing him.
No, I don't think.
I don't think they're replacing him.
No way. No. So next we're talking about Javier.
Vicky?
No.
Vicky.
Oh, where?
No, Vicky's the last one.
Are we doing the teams though? Okay.
Oh, we're not doing it.
No, go ahead. Well, no, next, if it was after Nakia, then it goes to Dia.
Oh, right, Dia. My beat. Vicky. You know.
Are we doing by team? Or are we doing?
Yeah,
I don't know. So far, we've been doing it by order, right?
Yeah, let's just do it by order.
Okay, so Dia on Blake's team sang REM.
I love her.
Losing My Religion.
Yeah, that was so good.
Good choice.
So good.
Once again, like with the guitar, such a good idea.
I think she's the way I mean, you guys are singers. I'm not. The way she started off, she was kind of blending the words together. Did you kind of see that? But I think she really found herself, and she really found. And I mean, here's the thing: like on the day after the show, Javier was number 11 on iTunes. Dia was number 12, and then Javier dropped, and she stayed.
For Heart was that for
Heartless? Okay. And she stayed.
So
like
good.
She's really good.
Yeah, and everybody
she's
loves
amazing.
her.
You know,
I like her more and more.
She was so inspiring. I was actually at a friend's house this weekend, and this kid picked up the guitar and started strumming along to the Heartless, but her version of it.
Really?
Oh my
and I was
God.
just like, that's kind of weird that this girl really like.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of in the way that you as the only person who I know who will disagree with this is my brother, who's a diehard Kanye West fan. Is everybody says they like the phrase version of Heartless better than Kanye's version.
Oh wait,
way much better.
Everybody likes it better. Yeah.
So I think that's one. It was amazing. So, but this performance, it was great. And here's the thing: it was very expected of her.
Yeah,
I wasn't necessarily surprised.
Yeah.
She has she has a certain way that she does things, and she changes it up for her changing up. Like, it was really inventive. She has her own ideas, and she's not a diva about it.
Yeah.
She did the hand claps. I thought that everything else was going to go out and the hand claps were going to be there, which would have been cool. But to me, it was like whatever, but at least she like did something. Her necklace was cool. If only I could see her neck, then that would be really cool. The shoulder pads and stuff, like Lady Gaga can do that, but like.
Here's the problem with her. I saw it when they came on with Blake, when she needs to wear a pair of heels.
I always see the flats, and I'm not feeling the flats.
Because it's like little girl. It's like little girl.
Like, wear some heels, you know?
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
I think it will like change her energy a little bit too, you know, to go out there in heels. She'll be like more of a grown up.
Yeah, exactly. Because she gets really like kid-like.
I do think it'll come down to her and Javier though.
Totally.
Oh yeah, that is so.
Well, what about Casey? I Will Always Love You.
Casey came out of, because that was a surprise. Technically, that was a surprise. We talked about. And she's very country, so singing or country rockish.
Country rock.
She did Stevie Nicks to blow a Whitney song. Like,
I know,
and I thought she was awesome.
She was. In my head, it's so hard to not hear Whitney.
Yeah.
So that was hard.
Yeah.
And that's what she was saying when she was trying to sing it. Like, she's hearing Whitney in her head. So obviously, I think hearing all these songs they were doing, I'm guessing probably one of the hardest things to do would be sing a Whitney song.
That's what I was
That's exactly what I said.
What intense pressure to sing Whitney. That's crazy, you know?
Yeah, Dolly Parton, Whitney, like, are you kidding? that those are the people that go before you.
Exactly. I just kept hearing like Whitney doing it.
Well, I know that she didn't start off very strong. It was kind of nasal and inconsistent.
Also, her voice has like a vibrato quality to it all the time, so it sounds shaky. So I'm never sure whether she's just not breathing enough.
It's breath.
She's not pushing hard enough.
She's not pushing hard enough, definitely, but she's not supporting her voice.
Yeah, she's not pushing because she's not breathing.
Yeah.
So downward spiral from there.
Yeah.
She, I think, is nerves or something, or it's like the guitar. Or wait, she wasn't playing guitar this week.
No. Not this week.
I just liked her. She had good confidence. I thought it was better than last week.
Oh, see, I liked last week.
Wait, what was last week? She was playing
can't
guitar.
remember. But last week, when the way she sang and the way she used her voice last week, for me, stood out more than this week.
Dynamic.
This week it just was like, I wrote, if Stevie Nicks, Whitney Houston, Jewel, and Alvin from the Chipmunks had an orgy,
yes,
they would have created.
Somebody
Casey.
said, who was said it's very young Jewel.
Yeah,
She's a very young Jewel.
Definitely,
except
Jewel.
for, I'm a bigger fan of Jewel.
Yeah.
I'm like obsessed. Well, I was.
Yeah.
I'm not like crazy, but you know, she's like amazing, and I think obviously she like wrote all of her own songs and stuff, and Casey's voice, Jewel has that quality where she can go into that higher register and go really low, and Casey's like that all the time. Which after a while, and her talking and stuff,
oh my god,
it's really weird because she would like.
She has she does have a really high voice.
She does. I was like,
She has a really high voice.
But like Jessie did an impression, and then she talked, and I couldn't really tell the difference.
Yeah, it was insane. Her voice is crazy high.
Yeah.
I just said the best part of that performance was the backlighting.
Oh, very great.
And did you see the like
Amazing.
model hair
She
that
looked
was
like Celine
happening?
Dion.
Yeah, I
with
wrote
the
she looked like
fan-
Celine
with
Dion.
the fan with the dress. I loved that
she
dress.
was like,
I don't know. I thought, I mean, Whitney's so hard to do. And for someone who's not, like, I would kind of expect Frenchie to do Whitney.
But have you ever heard Dolly Parton, who she originally sang, I Will Always
really?
Love You?
She wrote it.
I don't know that
And
version.
that's what it sounded like. I mean,
more
I
like that.
heard Whitney's part in there because she was obviously singing higher than Dolly Parton was singing, but it was more towards Dolly Parton. I mean,
Than Whitney.
Whitney even sings it like Dolly Parton. It's the way the song is, but more people know it as Whitney.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Because Whitney just ate that.
She just ate it for breakfast.
She ate it for breakfast.
Okay, who's next?
But I also thought that, there was too many compliments. Apparently, a lot of fighting between Adam and Casey. They just kept saying that.
Yeah, what was that about?
Oh, I guess she's pretty. Well, that was also. It was a really funny moment when she's like, "I'm an opinionated girl," and she goes, "Like Christina, like you know Christina."
Yeah, exactly.
And everybody in the room was like, "Oh,
I know." I was like, "Whoa, you have nerve to be pointing
it's
that
really
out."
bold.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing. Like that was the first week that had ever been shown. Like
I know.
I didn't know Casey had an attitude problem or anything like that, and Adam just kept being like, "I know we've had differences.
But
I know we have conflict."
When they showed it in the rehearsal, she was like really defensive, and obviously she has confidence in her voice, you know, but part of like being so successful is taking criticism. And like Christina, I don't know, I guess she's like at the top, whatever she thinks.
Queen C.
Yeah, exactly. But
no,
it's
Queen B.
I know that,
but yeah, so I mean, I just think that it's really hard to take criticism, and I think that she's not.
I think she might have. Well,
that.
he said that she ended up taking
Right.
a lot of his.
Right. Had you heard about that before? Like, did you know about that conflict? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It sort of came out all of a sudden.
So then there was the new single with Adam and Christina.
Which, by the way, number one, really catchy.
Yeah, really
Wait,
catchy.
yeah.
So catchy.
We were saying there was a song that sounds like it.
Yes.
That's out right now.
There's a song that's
I
out
don't
right
know.
now that has the same exact beat as that.
Well, by the way,
Really?
half the songs out right now have the same exact beat.
Well, that's true. But
same melody.
But for Maroon 5 to come up with a song
Here's the
that
thing.
sounds that similar
You
to
know what
somebody
it
else,
is?
like,
It
that's
sounds like
unlikely.
every other Maroon 5 song.
That too.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
all Maroon 5 songs
Are
sound
really
exactly
catchy.
the same and are really catchy.
Yeah.
What's up, Ben?
Adam,
I'm dating a model.
Christina.
Here's the thing. Adam wrote that song. He was very proud of it.
What song?
This song. Move Like Jagger.
Move
like Jagger.
Oh yeah.
I like it. And here's the thing that's, I think, first of all, it was trending on Twitter all day. Mm-hmm. All day. And there hasn't really been a summer smash yet.
That's true.
There hasn't been a summer hit.
I was just thinking that.
So it might slip in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Not.
And then I was like, where does Christina fit into this? And she comes out very distracting shirt.
Do you think she sang good? I didn't like her voice on the song.
Well, what's crazy is that their styles this time didn't make room for each other. You know?
Yeah.
And if you're going to collaborate,
in the recorded
make
version, it's better. The recorded. But by the way, can I get an AfterBuzz exclusive?
Oh,
exclusive.
What is, now we're gonna have to start counting
I know.
how many Emily AfterBuzz exclusives you have.
That was pre-taped.
Really?
I was thinking.
Yeah.
When did they tape
I
that?
wonder.
Right before the show starts.
Well, yeah, it had to have been actually
Because he was in a suit. Yeah.
And they can't change that fast.
And Secret. So it was the original performance. So was the Queen melody.
Yeah,
Medley. Melody.
I know that because
pre-taped.
they were using it as the for the commercials for the show.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah,
Man,
that
that's
makes
so
sense.
funny. I don't think like how did he get changed so fast and back to normal?
Magic of TV.
Yeah.
It's its magical box. But yeah, so I mean, what did you think of the performance? You watched
liked
it, right?
He's very Robin Thicke.
I liked it. I thought it was
Funny that you
fun.
said
I
that.
thought
It's
it
true.
was. I mean, I liked it.
Yeah,
I
this
like the
is when
song.
Carson's
like,
awkward.
You know what? I'm a very poppy person. I liked it. I can imagine listening to that.
Okay, I even like it better already.
Wait, this sounds This is
This
it?
sounds
This
different.
is it. It sounded because I've heard it on the radio like last week.
Okay,
and
Phil
then I heard
needs
it
to stop
today. Totally
dancing
different.
in the studio. He is.
Phil is jamming out. He just took his shirt off. He's waving.
And then he
Nathan
took a
just
shot.
took his off. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
My God.
I'm trying to do the fist
How does
bump.
Jagger move?
I know. Actually,
I feel like he's like.
Oh, like that.
yeah, he
does
does.
something with the string.
He's
by
like
the
the
way-
craziest old person I've ever seen. Because he's like running around. He's doing like backflips. He's crazy.
He's crazy.
He's crazy.
Like,
I've
literally,
seen
like,
him in
shooting
concert.
out.
Like
Yeah.
he's like
Has to
1
be shooting
second.
He's
Shooting a backflip. Yeah.
We'll do an intervention.
Yeah. Like on
But
stage.
seriously, like, I mean,
amazing.
I like on the dance floor.
This song is awesome. I'm
In
not
the
even
car,
gonna-
it's definitely a song that
it
you
sounded
listen
like-
to
I want to hear
like
Christina actually.
3 more times, and you're like, okay, this is my favorite song.
Yeah.
Like, by the way,
it could be.
there's a lot of songs like that.
Are they gonna
Till-
perform Christina and CeeLo's song at all? Because they have a song
They
that's
do.
been
Oh
out.
yeah, from the
And
Burlesque
actually-
soundtrack.
No.
It was supposed to be on the Burlesque soundtrack.
It was supposed to be
Oh,
okay.
it's
but
not.
it wasn't.
I like that song.
Wait, what's it called?
I don't remember.
Which one?
CeeLo and Christina
I'm
have a
loving
song.
this right now.
I do too. I actually
I know,
want you to
I'm
fast
just
forward
listening
it, Phil, so we can hear
Wait,
Christina on
Christina.
this.
Oh yeah.
There we
Oh,
go.
there.
Remix.
This is the remix.
I just want to remix it.
Way, but okay. Yeah. She's really auto-tuned in this.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not Christina's voice.
It doesn't even sound like it.
It sounds taking
Little
shots.
T-Pain in there.
Yeah.
So drunk. Well, okay, here's
All right.
what it is. It sounds more like the Genie in the Bottle days, Genie in a Bottle, only because it isn't a Christina song featuring Maroon 5. It's a Maroon 5 song featuring Christina, and she's so into her own style, which is cool, that I feel like she's out of her element.
Yeah.
But I like the song.
I do too.
Yeah, I think she sounds good on the song. I think the performance, I was like, I didn't even hear like the melody she was singing or
Yeah.
anything. She was just doing her.
She wasn't, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I couldn't really
She
do it.
Jessie
always
does a
says
good
that.
version of it.
When she
Interesting
goes
that
live.
this song's out
Here's
right now
the
with the whistle and Britney's I Wanna Go.
Yeah, with the whistle. The whistle's in. It's coming from the indie band into the mainstream.
By the way, once we're done with this, I Want to Go video will be
everybody. Okay. Midnight.
Britney
Spears, I Want to Go video premiere.
World
premiere.
Anyways.
Well, cool. Until then, we have to distract ourselves. So the next person that we're talking about is Beverly. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
we already talked about
we talked about Beverly. Okay,
yeah, because we started off doing Beverly. Teams. But.
Right. Okay, so Javier.
I will just say this one thing.
Yeah.
After Javier's performance, my father emailed me and said Javier is the voice.
I mean, like panties.
Wow.
Wow.
He is.
He is.
He's amazing. Even in the kind of prepackaged, when Adam was like, sing it like this, and Adam's saying, yeah, Adam has a wonderful voice. He's saying, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
the best.
I mean, Adam even said, I think you have the best voice in this competition, or that I've ever heard.
And he took off his hat.
I know.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
And everybody was talking about it.
So excited.
I want to. I gotta say, I've had this running joke with my friends back home that if I had Oprah money, I would buy Mariah Carey, put her in a cage in my house, and have her sing to me. I'm now retracting that statement and saying if I had money, I would purchase Javier, put him in a cage.
Nice.
I mean,
By the way, here's the thing. Like, when I think of him,
he's amazing.
I think of him like,
I'll take Mariah.
I can imagine him.
I'll give it to you.
I can imagine like, I don't know if you have these moods, but I definitely do. Like I have when you just want to listen to like I have like playlist on my iPod that it's like sleep, like when you just want to relax or like when you're heartbroken or when I can imagine just like his voice like singing one of those songs.
Love
it.
I liked it better than Coldplay. Wait.
And by the way, I also liked though that he like used the mic that we saw him do a little more too.
Definitely. Well, okay, what do we think of next CeeLo's name dropping? I know Chris and Gwen have a really good time. I love that. They're my friends.
Adam had the best line ever. I'm CeeLo and I know celebrities.
Yeah. So good. I'm so glad that someone calls him out on that.
Well, and then the other time in the beginning, he was like, oh,
yeah,
let me pick that up.
Let me pick up that drop name for you.
So funny.
That was awesome.
Okay, so Blake, well, we kind of talked about this, but Blake's performance.
And right before the performance, Allison Hayslip
Casey
said Casey is a trending topic on Twitter. I don't know. She just doesn't stick out to me like that.
Me neither.
Like,
I always forget about her until she's like right there doing
Where does she have this fan base from?
I don't know, but someone wants to know if she's single. And
But
she is.
But by the way,
I mean, if you want to date somebody who talks like this.
But by the way, here's the thing. Not everything that is said on Twitter is nice.
That's true.
I was
That
like, is
is
Allison
true.
gonna be like, this person called you at?
Followed by
watch
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
We watched the crash crumble
Yeah.
of Casey.
I'm like, they're
And her
not
soul.
really holding it watching how Twitter's about them, are they? Because I feel like their
Do you
souls
see
would
all
be
those
crushed.
people? Oh no,
Like
I
people
hope
are
not.
like, that is a devil incarnate, like blah, blah, you know.
Really?
People
Yeah.
say people say crazy
People are
stuff.
Well, oh
Crazy.
yeah, people do say crazy
Yeah.
shit on Twitter.
Oops,
sorry.
And apparently on AfterBuzz.
Apparently
Press herein
so.
are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Well, okay, we have to talk. Okay, we already talked about Blake, and I want to make sure we get to everyone before we have to go to commercial. So,
I do wait quickly. Like that Blake brought up Xenia and Dia, and he was so cute when he put like his hand on Xenia's head. He was like,
It was cool,
He's
but
a
they had their
Papa Bear.
microphone shut off, and they were like allowing each one of them to sing parts of it.
yeah, something was
That
wrong
bothered
with
me.
something was wrong.
I don't think it was wrong because they literally were picky about what parts they let them sing. Like
probably. Do you know why?
What?
Probably because they don't want them to have an extra advantage.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Now was
That's
that
true.
pre-taped as well?
No.
That was live.
Yeah,
Okay.
Xenia I thought she was much more confident this week.
Way more confident.
Way more confident.
She
And
didn't
I
look
loved
down
it.
as much. Wasn't
Way
staring
more
at the
confident.
floor.
And like Adam
Speak of the
said,
devil.
it's kind of sleepy, It was kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
I could have done with more energy, but it was still beautiful because her voice, she can get away with anything.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
said that she needs to be the third Macedo twin and needs to sing with you guys because her performance tonight reminded me of one of the performances you did this past weekend.
Oh no!
No,
Am I
whoa.
really, really awkward? Do I just
No,
stand?
no. I told you what stands out about it, her and you guys, is the phrasing of the song.
Oh right.
And I've never, other than you guys, I mean, obviously I heard you guys before, I heard her. I've never heard people sing with that type of phrasing before. And I just think that would be a really interesting, triangle right there.
Call me Xenia. I'll call your people. We'll get you more confident.
Let's get this working.
Let's go to Vegas. The Hangover 3.
She started good, but she had some rough spots
Yeah,
in
there
there.
was
did.
one.
She
She
went
hit the
higher.
high
Yeah,
note.
she
That
did.
was breath too. That was all
Everybody
about breath.
though-
You can teach the girl some stuff.
I know. I want
Yes.
to be like, do this.
Everybody who in the room that I was in,
Ooh,
we're
who are we
always
We're calling Xenia.
Xenia.
we're always
Hello, Xenia.
Hang
Who
out
we
with us.
calling?
Xenia, can we
Not
get
taking a call.
you a fake
Okay,
ID?
sorry.
Okay, next time.
Everybody was saying Nora Jones.
Yeah, I
Is that
put
who we were saying?
Adele
Yes.
/ Nora Jones,
Ooh,
Yes.
Adele's kind of being nice.
and
Yeah.
Yeah, Adele's
but she has that
Yeah.
kind of quality.
That's kind of
Also, she looked like she was gonna fall over in those heels.
Yeah.
And I was worried about her. Melissa and I were saying that we were worried.
I was just nervous because she was scared she was going to mess up. So I was scared she was
yeah,
going
and
to
that
mess
is
up.
Xenia,
and that is the
School of
worst
Macedo.
part.
Yeah, Xenia,
Xenia,
get on this train.
Don't worry, girl. We'll take you on
They
that.
got you.
We got you.
Flags and boxes.
www.flagsandboxes.com. Macedo. Anyway, moving on.
shameless plug.
Yes, I know. Blake said he heard Xenia's voice on the radio. And Vicky. What about Vicky?
I love her.
Dog days are over.
But by the way, okay,
Florence the
here's the
Machine.
thing. When they did the pre-package and CeeLo was like, she's singing Dog Days Are Over, I was like, oh my God, that's the perfect song for her.
Absolutely.
Toads.
Yep.
Well, I think that everyone should download Shiznit from iTunes, but
Yeah.
we actually have to get going a commercial break.
I mean, Vicky was amazing.
Vicky was amazing.
And we expected it.
Yeah.
The drummers
The whole
were,
drumming thing.
The drummers were gorgeous, by the
Awesome.
way.
Oh.
I couldn't stop looking at her, honestly. I really
Yeah,
couldn't.
that's true.
You guys-
she was so powerful.
Let's just say this: Vicky's a perfect lesbian.
Yeah.
So let's go to commercial break.
And have wet dreams.
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend?
The wig! The wig will come out. That wig.
When the TV show is over, get your AfterBuzz on.
Again. Wow. Epic.
Like the Super Bowl
Is this the
commercial.
Dutch version? In like for real?
Yeah.
Or is this a Slovakian version, Phil?
That was actually the teaser.
I was like,
wow.
where's that saxophone?
I know.
Saxophone?
Okay, so
The Cosby Show.
you know when you watch some foreign TV and it's either on mute or you can't understand the language and it looks so ridiculous and it looks so out there and you're like, who are these people that are entertained by that? Well, I walked into my parents watching Dancing with the Stars and I was like, that's the same thing. Like people just love the flash and the going, and that's the same with this and American Idol. It's all about that. It was just really funny because I had that realization, and then we're all alike. Basically, the world should have world peace. So, news and gossip. Emily, you're really the one that would have any news and gossip. Is there anything else besides what you said?
AfterBuzz TV News.
Go.
Well, for those of you on the East Coast, tomorrow it's gonna be a little delayed because Obama is speaking, but you should still hear the president speak. You should still. Right. It's very important.
He's gonna weigh in on who his favorite contestants
exactly.
are.
So
if some of you actually do believe that, they're tricking you because he's not going to do that. He's not going to talk about The Voice at all.
That's going to be at 8 for 1 hour result show. And the same thing is going to happen next week, 1 hour result show. It has not been announced for next season what's going to be the premiere date. However, we do know the Voice got the post Super Bowl spot.
Oh, wow.
Which is a very big deal because that's like automatic 20 million viewers.
Oh yeah, that is definitely gonna get so many.
Pretty big. So and everything's like looking really good for The Voice.
Definitely.
Everybody's so excited.
Took the cover of the Hollywood Reporter.
Yeah.
I got that one
cover
too.
of Hollywood
Isn't
Reporter.
This the second time?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Probably.
Remember we did that thing on the Dutch having all the reality shows?
Yeah, that's true. They've been really a trending topic in the news.
They were in the Hollywood Reporter, but they weren't on the cover of Hollywood Reporter.
Yeah, they were. I have the Hollywood Reporter in my car.
You mean before?
No, before.
Oh, got it.
No. Yeah, They are on the cover this week.
Yeah.
They've been in numerous times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
and
he's drunk just like Blake.
They're very excited because apparently X Factor is pretty much like Idol 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So from
goodbye,
what we've
X Factor.
Actually, from the real world, Alex Kaplan, she said it wasn't really entertaining.
She saw it?
Yeah, she went.
So they're very excited, high hopes.
So
this is so different.
Cool.
Question though, do you know if, because we were upset, I told her next week's the last episode.
It'll definitely
be longer. Okay.
I think they're gonna add blind auditions.
More blind auditions?
More blind, because there was only 2, and that's what it's known.
I was gonna say
there was only 2, so
that was the big draw.
Yeah, and probably more live shows.
Well, cool. Yeah, because I didn't like how they were cutting off 2 from each team. Remember at the beginning when they were cutting 2 from each team?
Yes.
I thought that was too much.
That was intense.
It went really fast.
It was cutthroat really fast.
Half of y'all ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Get out.
Yeah.
So I think they might change up a few things, but definitely I hope they do more blind auditions.
Definitely.
And I think they will be. It's going to be starting in January because they're pairing it with Smash, which is awesome.
What is that?
Smash is behind the scenes of Broadway musicals by Steven Spielberg.
Yes.
So executive produced by Steven Spielberg, starring Catherine McPhee. And by the way,
yes, that's right.
I will go out there on a limb and say Catherine McPhee does a better rendition of Christina Aguilera's Beautiful than Christina.
Whoa.
Not if Christina has anything to say about that.
Ooh. It is unbelievable.
Who's that? Oh, shiznit. Christina's knocking on the door.
Christina Aguilera would never come in the studio.
Here's the thing, it's different.
Only if someone said that. Beautiful is my song.
As she picks up the mic. I am beautiful.
Yeah,
but by the way,
Should we go to predictions?
Yeah, let's go to predictions. So, what are your predictions?
Javier, Vicky,
Dia,
Javier, Vicky,
and
Dia, Beverly. I agree.
Totally.
Yeah.
Everybody agree with that?
Okay. Well, the only one I can't agree. I can agree with everybody. The only one I can't is Beverly and Frenchie. Only reason because Frenchie has a huge fan base.
Yeah, that's true.
Half of the vote is controlled by Christina.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
I think that one's gonna be the only one that's iffy. But everything else I think is in the bag.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true. Yeah. Who knows? This show always surprises me by who wins. So awesome, you guys. Thank you.
Wait, who do you guys think's gonna win it though?
Javier.
Honestly.
Javier or Dia?
Javier, I think.
Javier.
Yeah.
I think.
But Vicky, I love you.
Oh, Vicky's good too.
Okay. Yes.
But you always forget about Vicky.
Yeah. We know Javier.
Well, you guys, the show is next Wednesday at 9, right? Our show.
Yes.
Our show, yes, next Wednesday, 9 o'clock.
Wait, does that mean we're gonna have to push back Rivals?
Their show starts at 9. I mean, The Voice starts at 9.
Starts at 8.
Voice starts at 8. We're at 9.
So
We're at
we'll be
9.
no. Rivals is on at 8.
Okay,
we'll make everything work.
But I won't be able to see.
We'll make
we'll make it work.
Okay, we'll make it work.
Well, Rivals may have to get pushed back. The Voice will not get pushed back.
Okay, cool.
Like we're having AfterBuzz exclusive.
No. All right, I will make it work. You guys suck at scheduling.
And we are anyway, this is all conversation for after the show. Thank you.
No, we're giving you the exclusives, guys.
And we'll see you later. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Bye, thanks.
Oh my goodness. Right? Like either cut it out.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janedy, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.